What's up, everybody? This is your girl Ejspeaks, bringing you another edition of Fresh Fridays. Can you call it a Fresh Friday if it's almost Saturday? Yeah, you can. Really quickly, I want to encourage you guys to do a self-evaluation. You know how maybe we can act ugly or say smart remarks or overreact, just negative tendencies about ourselves, and we always justify it with, well, that's just who I am. That's just what I do. That's okay in the beginning. But when you find yourself always operating with these negative tendencies, that's a problem. Like if you had a bad attitude in the 10th grade, why at 32 do you still have a bad attitude? What do the people need to do in order for you to fix your poopy attitude? If you know that you were lying 5 years ago, oh, telling stories sell. Why are you still lying? Like, have you not learned how to tell the truth, or you just like being deceitful? I know a young lady who has a very negative and toxic attitude, and about 8-9 years ago we used to just say, oh, that's just who she is, you know, she's going through a lot. I just don't think it's that much to go through in the whole wide world to justify you still having the same type of attitude 8, 9, 10 years later. Don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about your characteristics. Oh, she's just quiet, or oh, she's always bubbly, or you know, oh, she just tends to keep to herself, she's an introvert. I'm not talking about those things. I'm talking about the negative and toxic ways of your personality that people have told you about time and time again. When you find that your negative ways cause you to lose friendships and valuable relationships, and perhaps even some opportunities, why does that not signal to you, okay, maybe I need to change? Change clothes and go. Back to what I was saying. If you see that the negative parts of your attitude and your personality are causing you to miss out, it may be time to quit justifying it by saying, oh, that's who I am, or that's just what I do. Well, that's just me, take it or leave it. Because a lot of people are going to leave it. Like, just think about it. Is lying really worth losing a friendship with your sister? Or gossiping, or being hateful? Are those things really worth holding on to when you're losing so many people and relationships behind them? Don't get me wrong, I get it. A lot of us are stuck in our ways. But if those ways are causing us to miss out, you need to get unstuck, period. Even I've had to analyze my personality. I used to always have something to say. Even if people weren't talking to me, I needed to interject my opinion, my feelings about something that had nothing to do with me. Who's talking to you, EJ? Not I, said the cat. Like, it wasn't a cat, but it was like a person. And after seeing so many people get irritated or frustrated with me always having a need to do that, I said, okay, well, wait a minute. Me saying what's on my mind, or me interjecting into someone else's conversation, is not worth these good friendships and these good relationships that I have. You do all of these things and then you wonder why people don't hang out with you anymore, or why people don't return your calls, or they don't text you back, or they don't come see you like they used to. It's because you're not willing to change. So if you've been stuck in your ways for the last 4, 5, even more than that years, and you see that it's causing you to miss out on some stuff, maybe you need to think about changing. So again, thank you guys so very much for tuning in to another edition of Fresh Fridays, and I will see you guys next week. Bye.